We're actually proud here at UIS that we have freshmen starting with Gen Chem 1, that we push them to think like scientists. We engage them in the laboratory to think about what are they doing.
I didn't expect to get this much experience as a freshman. For this project, we had to pretend we were chemists, consulting a U.S. mining company on whether or not to expand its operations globally. Our particular group had chalcopyrite as an ore, and we had to see if it can be leached and at room temperature and see if it can extract copper well.
The instructors don't know the answer. We don't know how much copper is in that piece of ore because it's a real sample that came from nature and could have different amounts of copper in it. And so the students have to analyze it and find out for themselves what the answer is.
I learned how to deal with other people because this is the first lab that we actually had to work with a group of students, and also dealing with a boss, which is our instructor, and how to pretty much work as a team.
So it was something I haven't experienced in high school, and being part of a group that for 5 weeks we worked a lot on the lab reports, and to see the final result was satisfying.
It's critical for the students to develop analytical reasoning, critical thinking skills, communication skills. We require that they actually write an introduction, a procedure, a conclusion.
At the end, we had to make a presentation, and public speaking is part of that.
All of these things we're doing in lecture. They're getting quizzes and homework sets and tested on. And so here in lab, they can actually take those concepts and apply them to a real-world problem, mimicking what's actually done in industry.
I do enjoy science because it's the fundamentals, it's how things work, and once you learn how things work, you can better understand how everything works as a whole. I learned a lot that I wouldn't have learned otherwise.